Morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me thank you for coming here today. I'm glad that you are all busy preparing for the annual meeting this week. So I'm really appreciate you taking the time to be here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nga. I'm the marketing manager at Unilever in England. This morning, I would like to update you on our company. The information I give you will help you who want to become part of our company in the future. With next step, I've divided my presentation into three parts. Uh, First, I will begin by our history. Then I move on to explain our missions, and finally, I will focus on our products. Yeah, my talk should take about 8 minutes. There will be time for questions at the end of my presentation. And don't worry about taking notes because I will be handing out the copies of PowerPoint slides. So let's get started. Uh, I'll give you an overview of our company, Unilever Group. It's an Anglo-Dutch multinational company headquartered in London, England. Unilever was formed in September 1929 by most of the operations a British soap maker, Leaf Brothers, and Dutch merchant producer. The most made sound commercial sense, and the palm oil was a raw material for both soaps and merchants. It could be imported more efficiently in larger quantities. During the second half of 20th century, the company increasingly diversified from being a maker of products, made oils and fats, and have numerous corporate acquisitions. In the 2010s, under leadership of Paul Polman, the company gradually shifted its focus toward health and beauty brands and away from food brands, which shows slow growth. Okay, so that is the background of Unilever Group. Now let's move on to the next issue, our company's mission. Unilever purpose is to make sustainable living commonplace. We work to create better future every day with brands and services, and that help people to feel good, look good, and get more out of life. Five key priorities provide the foundation for our brand's campaigns. As you can see on the slide, uh, our five key priorities include better future for planet, for children, for farmers and farming, a healthier future and a more confident future. To embed sustainability into every stage of life cycle of our brands, we are working with our suppliers and NGO and other organizations, recognizing that building a truly sustainable business is not a something we can do without expert advice. With these priorities and by inspiring people to take small, everyday actions, we believe we can make a big difference to the world. Okay, so that's so much for the mission. Let's now turn to next issue. So, what are Unilever's products? Uh, yeah, we now own about 400 brands, and our products include foods, beverages, cleaning agents, and personal care products. The company owns more than 400 brands, but we are already focused on 30 brands. We call billion-dollar brands. You can name it Dove, Lux, Sunsilk, Heart brands, ice creams. Each of which achieve annual sales in excess of 1 billion euros. Unilever's top 25 brands account for more than 7% of sales. Now, I we hope that in 2015, our turnover will reach 55,000 million euros. Well, that's bring me to the end of my presentation. So before I start, let me go over the key issues again. Uh, I'll tell you that Unilever is a British Dutch multinational consumer goods company which is founded in 1929 and headquartered in London, England. Um, First, sustainability is vital to how we do business. Therefore, we are stick to five key priorities and runs a range of programs to promote hygiene, nutrition, empowerment, and environmental awareness. We now own about 400 brands, 30 of which generate sales in excess of 1 billion a year. Many of these brands have long-standing, strong social missions and have increased our revenue significantly. So that's all. Thank you very much for your attention.